Hi friends, Dr. Lin here. I'm going to do a video series on for patients on educational topics. One of the most common things that we see at the aesthetic practice here at Glow Laser Beauty Center. So today we're going to talk about the most common questions that we get asked, or the common evaluations that we do when patients come into our office. So we're going to be talking about facial evaluation and the process of facial aging. So, as most of you know, as an aesthetic practice, it is a non-invasive way for us to rejuvenate our areas that we want to improve. So the most common area that we see is the face. And the face ages just like any parts of our body, and the aging process for the face is very interesting. It really starts after the age of 30, after the third decade of our life. We really start to deteriorate in terms of a few things that causes what most people come in to fix. So for example, our 11s here, our forehead lines here, the crow's feet, nasolabial fold, and Mariette lines. And it is an interplay of a variety of different things that causes the aging process. So first of all, our DNA can cause our aging process. If you have good genes, you might not age as fast. Our environment plays a big role in terms of how fast we age. So the sun exposure, how much fluid you drink, what kind of diet you're on, and so forth can cause the aging process. And physiologically, hormonal balance can cause acceleration in the skin aging process, as well as the facial aging process. So there interplay of these things, but if we break it down essentially into three things when people come into our office. I always tell the patients it's really the three Ds. The first D is deflation, loss of volume. Second D is descent, where there's excess skin that with gravity that pulls down everything. And then the third thing is what we call deterioration of our skin. And there's a combination of color as well as collagen and elasticity deterioration. And a combination of those things really eventually causes our aging face to form where for women, instead of a more upside down triangle apex, we start having a U-shaped face. And really, to address a complete facial rejuvenation, we really need to address those three things and prioritize what is bothering the patient the most. So at the end of our evaluation, most often here at Glow Laser Beauty Center, is that we come up with a combination treatments that will address those three things, and we prioritize those three Ds, where we first tell the patient which one bothers them the most. Is it really the color, pigmentation, or is it the laxity that causes the jowl, or is it the deep line that is caused by sun damage, as well as dehydration of the skin, and how do we want to address those? So after we've determined the three Ds, then we come up with a comprehensive customized plan for the patient. And the plan is really based upon the patient's prioritization as well as patient goal. And overall, our experience has been that it is not a singular injectable that would help with a total overall facial rejuvenation. Oftentimes we have to combine neurotoxins such as Botox or Dysport, as well as a little bit of fillers such as 5-HA fillers, or there's different type of injectable fillers that can help stimulate collagen skin texture such as Sculptra, we do that, or we even do nano-fat transferring for a rejuvenating process. If one does not want to have any products injected, it's a more natural way to rejuvenate. And finally, we usually combine that with some sort of energy device such as radiofrequency, microneedling, and or laser that can either help further stimulate collagen production and or get rid of the color, as in the case of the laser. So with that being said, that's why our approach is a little bit different than most med spas. We don't just do a singular approach. We usually come up with a customized plan, and we level up the patient to a certain level, and our goal is to get the patients to walk out of our office with a wow, not just with, that looks okay. So if you're interested in having us evaluate to get a full facial rejuvenation, contact us. We're happy to see you. and you can book an appointment with us online.